much here to show, and everything is good. Let's get down to business. So we're pretty much going to be reacting and reviewing YouTuber CBN Vlogs. I believe the brother name is Libs, and pretty much we're gonna react to his video as well as I guess review the channel and share our expert opinion on what we see and what he can do to maximize his channel growth, to reach new audiences, to build a following. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at things that I see. And as I look at these particular things concerning his channel, it's not that I'm giving him something that is new. I'm only showing what is already there. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of content creators or YouTubers that come on YouTube and they're doing content, they don't realize they already got everything they need, right? And I'm speaking of those that already got it. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. There's a lot of things that he got, you just probably don't know. Now, before we even get into the video, I seen his video, his original video that he talked about with DoDash. And his video was real. That's the first thing that stood out to me, is that the video was real. And salute to everybody coming in the building. Salute to everybody. I have 2 systems literally running at the same time, fam. No cap. Like, I literally have my desktop computer and my laptop going at the same time. So, you know, that's where I can keep look at the chat on one and watch his video on the computer. But the first thing that stood out for me, and if you're a YouTuber coming up in the game, these are things that you should understand because it'll help you. I didn't look at any of his other videos, right? I kind of glimpsed through like here and there. But as I, you know, watched the first one, I kind of looked at this video of his. I checked out another one, you know, just to see what's going on. But what got my attention is that the algorithm sent me the video with DoDash that he put out there. And as soon as he put that video out, it was real. It was a video that was real. And he spoke what he felt and believed. One of the first things, if the brother's listening, all your videos should be like that. The delivery that you had in that video, you need to go back to that video. Now, your second video that you put out, you got the same energy. The same energy is in the second video. The update video that you made, it has that same fire. Now, for all I know, all your videos got that same energy. But that right there, that's what's going to get the viewer to click. They're going to watch you. Meaning, the minute you start talking, they're going to listen to you because they know you're real. People don't want to be lied to, man. People don't like fake. And this is what you saw with DoDash. Now, of course, I ain't trying to stop nobody hustle. I ain't trying to stop nobody bread. I just don't like when people be lying, manipulating in order to get a bag. I believe that if you're a content creator, be true to the people. And if you be true to the people, I guarantee you they'll support you. If you're true and you're just doing what you're doing from the heart and you love what you do and you give the people good conversations, they're going to respect that. That's what makes you unique. You're going to stand out. Even if somebody have 1 million subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, doesn't matter. You can have 1,000 subscribers. If you just keep it true with the people and just share your thoughts and keep it a buck and be sincere, it's going to translate through your camera, and the person that's viewing it is going to feel like, wow, I feel like I know this brother. Seems cool. I like his spirit, his vibe. He seemed like, you know what I mean? The type of brother that's just cool. It's like they respect that. You know what I mean? So that right there is what got me to tune into his video about DoorDash. And everything he said, you were speaking what the people wanted to say, just that they don't have a microphone, they don't have a camera, you know? And that right there is what really separates you from everyone else that's trying to copy DoorDash. You already separated yourself from the bunch. Everybody else is trying to mimic what she's doing. You stepped out of that lane and said, you know what? I don't think I could be watching DoorDash no more. Once you said that, that was real. Because you separated yourself from the DoorDash train and said, you know what? I got to do my own thing. I got to do what helped me to gain the watch time hours or whatever the case is that you originally got. In other words, rather than doing what she's doing, let me do my own thing. So in that video, the reason why it resonates with people is because that's what a lot of people were thinking. And it was real. You weren't faking it. You weren't being paid. And think about this now. You're not monetized. You're not monetized yet, but that video was real. Look at the views on the video. And you're not even monetized. What if you was monetized? If you was monetized, you would have got, for every 1,000 views, based on what advertisers would pay you, you would have got a certain amount of dollars for that one video. But you're not worried about money. You're just doing the work. See, that's that thing that a lot of people that come to YouTube don't understand. They're chasing money. DoorDash is chasing money. Everything she do is money, money, money. She's not focusing on content creation. See? What's dope about the video you made is that you already have the vibe. It's already there. Without us even going into the video, all I gotta do is just speak. And I'm speaking to your spirit. First thing we learn is that you're not just a YouTuber, you're a working man. You see that? You said in your update video, you work 12 hours a day. Right away, all the working men, we already respect you already. A working man. So now, not only are you a working man, family man. So the viewers getting to know you. So not only do they know what you had to say about DoorDash, they know you're a working man, 12 hours a day. That's a hard working man. Got a family, wife. Yeah. So we already know this is a no-nonsense guy. This is a guy that just takes care of business, stands on his square. People start to get to know you like that. So now that your viewers have this little bit of information about you, they're familiar with you. And they can only know you even more. You talk about your dogs, the bully network, right? I think your dog name is Nino. I'm not sure how many dogs you got, but I pay attention. So now, what would happen if the viewer got to know your dog? What if your dog becomes part of your show? See that? What if your dog becomes part of your show? Where you do certain things, now you got content forever. Your dog is a co-host, part of your show. There's a lot of YouTubers that are very successful, and it's because of their pets. Their pets is the content. So not only are you able to do the vlogs in the car, because after all, when you go to work, you said in your video, the only time you can really find time to record is when you're on your way. Well, that's perfect. That's the right way. Because as a content creator, your content is going to be so real because you're on your way to work and you're trying to put out content. So you're working 2 jobs at the same time. You're multitasking. That's talent. Because not only are you on your way to work to deal with whatever you got to deal with over there, I don't know what you do, but my point is to be on your way to work and have your mind set on, I got to work, and then to be doing content on your way to work while having your coffee. Come on now. The whole audience can relate to that. Because a lot of people getting up in the morning to go to work. So when they see you driving, they know you on your way to work. So not only are you a YouTuber, you're a working man. That is what I've been telling people to do for the longest. Don't quit your 9 to 5. Don't quit your 9 to 5. Listen, my job had let me go due to the pandemic. I had a good paying job that literally paid me over 6 figures. They let me go because I didn't take the shot. I'm originally from New York and I moved to North Carolina, right? To put my family in a better situation. Moved out the projects of New York, Brooklyn, right? So I had a good job. And while I was working at that job, I was doing YouTube at the same time. I wasn't quitting my job. Nah, I need that bread too. I could get the bread on YouTube and I could get the bread from the 9 to 5, got the benefits from the 9 to 5, got this, got that, got the pension, got all these different things. Fam, I'm good. You see? But now if your YouTube success supersedes your job and now you're making more or double that you was making on your job, then hey, it's time to bounce from that job. Because now if you can maximize your efforts by going hard in the paint on YouTube, once your YouTube business, because it is a business, once it doubles your pay or even gets to your pay. Because here's the thing, if you're doing YouTube full time, you're gonna have more freedom. Not only freedom, but the ability to do things that you couldn't do before. Whereas at the 9 to 5, you only got limited time. You see? So you don't want to leave the 9 to 5. I tell people all this time, don't quit your job and come on YouTube. You're going to be broke. You're going to struggle. You see how you're not monetized yet, but you're on your way. Now, your recent update video already got 1,000 views. It's going to be at 2,000 soon. It's going to be probably at 4,000. If you keep that momentum, all your videos that you upload is going to hit 5,000 views. If you keep the momentum, keep the same flow, keep the same energy, keep it real with the people. They're already rocking with you already. You see? As long as you don't disappoint the people, it's the people who make your channel. I'm nothing without my viewers. Without my viewers, I ain't shit. I can't do this without my viewers. The viewers that actually support and rock with me, they're the reasons why I was able to move from New York to North Carolina. It's because they are viewing my videos. They're supporting my show. They hit the Cash App. They do different things here and there. Just by the pure fact they viewing my content and showing me love, that puts me in a position to take care of my family. Right? So the main thing that you have to focus on is your relationship with the people. Relationship with the people. Just chill. Just be a chill dude. Chop it up with the people. Talk about real issues. You're a family man, working man. So this thing, you got experience. Any working man that's at a job 12 hours a day, you got to respect that. 12 hours a day. We're not even talking about 8. We're talking about 12. 12 hours a day at the 9 to 5. Then, if I'm correct, see, I pay attention. I'm very attentive. It takes you about an hour to get to work. So that means it take you an hour to get to work. Then it take you an hour to come home. Come on now. Hour going to work, click record content. Coming home from work, click record content. So not only did you get your 9 to 5 in, you got the bread coming in from there, but you able to chop up 2 videos in a day. Talking about issues that relate to these people. It could be issues going on with the job, which I won't do, because you want to keep your job and anything related to that separate from YouTube, right? You don't want no conflict of interest. I don't know the terms of whatever contract you sign with a company. I know at the agency that I was at, I could do YouTube. It's just that I can't wear company uniform and logos and all that other stuff. If you do, you're done, right? So when you factor in all of these things, the people, you have to win the people, fam. Just look at all the old movies. Let's go back to the newest movie that just came out, Gladiator 2, which features Denzel Washington. Remember Gladiator 1? I'm sure you've seen that film. What did the guy say that took in the guy as a slave and he was making him fight in the arena? What did he say to win? How did he say to win? Put it in the chat. How did he say to win? Do anybody know the answer? How do you win? How do you win? Because once you understand these principles, nobody can stop you. Once you got the people on your side, nobody can stop you. You have to win the people. There you go. In the movie Gladiator, the owner that owned the slaves who was fighting for him told him, when you go in that arena, if you can win the people, win the audience, the people at the arena, if they cheering for you, you're going to win. Dodash is not going to tell you that. See, what Dodash did is she make people like her, but what they liked was the gimmick. The gimmick is not real. The constant, the shock faces, the updates on revenue, it's played out now. It's not popping anymore. You see? You got to be authentic. Once you win the people's favor, you're the people's champ. And there's no turning back. So that's pretty much my introduction, right? We're going to get into more as we go. Hopefully there's a lot of information in there that will get you to think while you're on those long drives to work. Because you already have the voice. You already got it. You got the voice. Like when you listen to the tapes, you have a voice that people could listen to. A lot of YouTubers don't got that. A lot of YouTubers don't have a voice. Their voice is very harsh. It's irritating. It annoys you. You don't have an annoying voice. You have a voice that people can listen to. They'll believe what you got to say. As long as you're keeping it real, not lying, keeping it true. Telling you, man, sky's the limit. You'll have people just there. They'll be watching you during the day. They'll check your channel out, show you love, see what's going on, what's popping. They'll encourage you because it's like people can relate to people that have the right energy. There's a lot of fake people on YouTube. YouTube is oversaturated with fake people. There's no official people on YouTube. It's fake. Everybody's fake, fam. Just a bunch of fake ass people who just want $1. You're not even monetized and you putting in work. That's a plus. Because when I started YouTube, I did YouTube for several years and I wasn't monetized at all. I was just happy to do YouTube. I was just happy to make a video. If I can have 2 people watching me, I was happy. So to see you did that video with Dodash, the delivery was on point. The setting was right. Everything was right. Thumbnail, everything was on point. You got to look at all of those things that you did and you got to double down on that. Look at your analytics on your videos to see how they're performing in the YouTube studio. Look at the key moments when people were most excited about your video. It'll tell you that in the YouTube studio, and then double down on that. Another thing to do is when you look at your video, the key moment where it's like it's a boost of people, sometimes it's cool to clip just that section where you said something real and turn that into a YouTube short. Just that small section that people can play over and over and over. Just something as simple as that will not only gain views, but it'll gain subscribers. Why? Because what you said was real. So if anybody in the YouTube Shorts algorithm see that small clip of that real talk moment, they're going to instantly subscribe to your channel. YouTube Shorts is how you gain subs. But just because you gain subs through YouTube Shorts doesn't mean they're watching your long form content. Any subscribers you gain from YouTube Shorts really only want to watch YouTube Shorts. in order to get people from the short form algorithm to watch your long form content, you're going to have to be the kind of person that learn to promote your long form content. In other words, put out short form content to feed the audience in the shorts arena. Remember, arena. Win the people, arena. While you're sharing content in the shorts algorithm, always put in your description under each of those shorts, for full video, click here and put the link. That gives them the option to choose. They may say, you know what, let me check out the full video because I really like this short. Click. Now they're watching your long form content. Before you know it, now they like the long form content. Now they're watching both. So not only did you gain a subscriber, but you gain a viewer. And because you're actively posting content, they're checking for you every day because they like what you have to say. YouTube is not for everybody. It really isn't. But when you got it, you got it. When you have something to offer, you got to run with it. It's not for everybody. A lot of the people that's watching DoDash, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it because they're trying to be her. You were yourself, and that's all that matters. So let's get into the tape. Let's review this video here. Hear what he got to say. I'm not going to play the music in the intro because I don't know if it's copywritten or not. I don't want no issues with copyrights. So I'm not going to play the audio. When the audio finished, then I'll let it come in. But let me speak on the intro. The intro on your channel, it tells the viewer about yourself. Now, normally when you're a smaller content creator, it's good to just get right to the point. Meaning like with content, just get right to the point. But it's something about your intro. It's sort of like telling us that this is what you were born to be. Because it's in the intro. Like, this is what I was born to be. So when I listen to that, it's like you're telling yourself, this is what I was born to be. Ain't that something? I was born to be. So I like the intro. I like the intro. I actually do. What I would recommend is somehow make it shorter. You don't have to change a thing. It's your channel. You can do what you want. What I'm suggesting is if you made it shorter, probably half or at least two loops of it to kind of get right to the content. There's a way it could be edited. It could be edited down half of the time because if I'm correct, let me see. Let me kind of look at it and see how many seconds it is. It's at 45, 40, 48, 40, 50. It's about 50 seconds. If you can cut that down to about 25 seconds, that would be great. Now, you don't have to. It's your choice. It's your channel. You do what you want to do. All I can do is offer you my own suggestions. You can have the intro the way it is. The point is, look, just keep the intro the way it is. It's working. Your DoDash video got 5,000 views, so it's working. You can have two type of intros. See which one works. Keep the main one up since it's working. What they always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Okay, so don't tamper with it. But what I would do is experiment. Experiment with a shorter intro that says all of the things that you post. In other words, everything you wrote on text for that intro, make it happen, but in 25 seconds. So it's shorter, even shorter than that. If you can make it a 20-second intro, you know what I mean? Or just 10 seconds. The shorter, the better. Because here's the thing. You can still keep the long intro, but for certain content, put the short intro so that it's like it's telling you, you know, what I was born to be, and then content start. Yo, what's going on? So and so and so, boom, 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 right to the point. Because if somebody's checking for your videos on YouTube and they click, they want to know the content. They want content right away. Now, a lot of established YouTubers, they got introductions. They got a lot of introductions because they're more known. But certain times, we might just have a short intro and get right to the point. But if you're new, you would want the viewer to waste no time. Let's just get right to the point. All right? So let me play this thing from the beginning. I'm not going to play the audio, like I said, due to copyrights. I don't know if your music is royalty free, if you made it or you got it from somebody else, right? But now, as you can see, he starts off the video. This is most likely the community he lives in. Chilling, got his dog. Says it's about life, consciousness, bully, got music. So pretty much these things that you see on the screen is probably what he represents. You know what I mean? Now notice you're showing the dog, right? Vlogs. All of this is good. Everyday life. Welcome. And then you said vlogs, and notice your dog again. See? So what does this do? This is where the people got to know your dog. And you put the conscious bully network. So now all of that right there is on point. Because now you introduce yourself. People know what you're about. Everyday life, vlogs, music, this, that. Which means if it says music, that's telling me you dabble a little bit in some production of music. Maybe you're a music producer, low key, you know? And that probably is a talent you always had, but probably never, I guess, took it serious, but you still know how to produce music and produce some tracks. So these are things that the viewer is learning about you. And then now, conscious bully network. So now when you say conscious, when I think about this, conscious, that's the content. Bully, now we're dealing with the dog. Network, that's how you got to move in these YouTube streets, by networking. See what I mean? So if you live by these three things, these three words, these are codes. Conscious, bully, and network. See what I mean? So if you live by that, it's going to all work. Now check this out. You can even play on the word bully. In other words, you got to be conscious, but at the same time, you got to be a bully. Bully in what way? In a bad way? No, in a good way. In other words, I got to take what's mine. I got to take what's mine, fam. I got to be a bully. Not in a negative way, but I also got a network. So all of these different things play a role. And your channel is talking to you. Your channel is telling you certain things. And once you understand all of these elements, all of these things speak to people. It speaks to your listeners and your viewers, right? So let's get back to the tape. Let's go.
What's up, guys? It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen and not viewed. That part, it's your boy Libs from Conscious Bully Network, back with another video. Well, today is a special video for me, and I'm gonna tell this story or give my spiel on my way to work, y'all.
On your way to work. On your way to work. Now think about that, guys. He's on his way to work. And he's doing content. He's on the job already, and he's still finding time to do content. That's work. That's when you know somebody's serious. That reminds me of myself, fam. I had to find time to do content, bro. You wouldn't believe it. When I was working at the 9 to 5, I wanted to do YouTube so bad, man. But I was tired after work, man. I was tired, man. Tired, fam. And then when I came to the weekend, I still didn't want to do no content because I was tired. I'm like, damn, this is my day off. I got to chill now. It's time for me to chill. So the way I did it, on my way to work, I was doing content. During lunch breaks, I was doing content. You know what I mean? During our 15-minute break, I would hash out a 10-minute video. I would find a secret place in the job real quick, lay low in the cut, put my phone, and start recording. Put a 1 if y'all remember the basement videos. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember the basement videos from the Ringo for Life channel, from the RINGOTV Raw. The basement videos, the classics. Y'all remember them videos? Why I was always in the basement? Because I was at the 9 to 5, fam. I had no time to record when I was home. Even if I did record, it's when I was tired. But he's doing his videos on his way to work. So that's a good thing. Let's go.
Got a whole hour to get to work. So I feel like this is probably the best time that I could do my thing.
That is the best time. You have 1 hour to get to work. You can bust out, 8-minute videos, 10-minute videos on your way to work. Easy.
And say what I gotta say. Hold on a second.
And salute to everybody in the chat coming in. Shout out to everybody in the chat coming in. Hello to everybody coming into the building. Let's get back to the tape.
Oh.
Now think about this, gang. You're seeing the man go into his car, came from his crib, go to his car. So what are we getting? We getting content. We're getting reality TV. We're getting vlogs. We're getting real life of a working man on his way to work. There's nothing fake. He's not doing nothing fake, gang. Everything he's doing is real. There's nothing staged. There's no fake. This is content. Y'all YouTubers that want to grow, learn. This is content. Let's go.
I got a lot of stuff going on, guys. And I got a lot to share with you guys. And I appreciate all the patience for those who've been supporting me and waiting on me. And I've been bullcrapping. Not necessarily bullcrapping, but I see how you can see that might be the case. So that's why I said that. And I just want to let y'all know what's going on. I work 12 hours a day, guys. So
12 hours a day. All right? 12 hours a day he worked. And he still have time to do this content in the car. It takes a lot to do that. Now, of course, you're going to have haters that's going to talk crap about me because I'm making this video. They're mad. You know why? Because they wish that I was doing a video like this for them. Well, sorry, guys. You just don't got it. That's why I'm not making no video about y'all, right? So now, getting back to the tape. It takes him an hour to get to work. You're seeing that he going to work. He's not faking nothing like other YouTubers that fake, making fake content. He's showing you real life. Real life. That's what you're seeing. And that's what people can relate to. Let's go. Back to the tape.
when I get to a video, I'll get into it as fast as I can. Trust and believe, unless it's on my day off on the weekend. Hold on a second. I gotta get out of here and really get on the road, and then I could really get loose. Hold on a second, I gotta take this off, man. Oh boy, it's hot.
That's that North Carolina weather, fam. Like, you'll go outside 1 minute, it'll be a little chilly in the morning. You'll go put on like a sweatshirt or something. You go back in your car, it's damn near cooking. You're like, what the heck is going on?
All right, man, for those that are tuned in right now, if you don't know where you at, you're tuned in to CBN Blogs. CBN means Conscious Bully Network. I'm your man, Libs. Boy. And I just want to welcome y'all to the channel.
Perfect. That right there is, I mean, you have to think about this. You're showing respect to your viewers. You introduce yourself. You told them your name. We can see that you're on the grind, doing what you got to do. Car is burning up because it's been sitting in the sun. So obviously when you got in that car, the AC is not on. So you know it's cooking in there, right? That's all real life. That's the hustle and bustle. That's what people see and do every day. So while they're watching you, they're like, damn, that's my life. I do that every morning. You see that? What they are seeing is what they do every day. They're going to relate to you automatically because they got to do that every day.
You know what I'm saying? Without any further ado, I jumped on here to talk about my update. What has happened since I made a video about DoorDash, about how I can't watch DoorDash no more, right?
Anytime you're in a neighborhood where police live, you know you're in a good neighborhood. I got a bunch of cops that live in my community as well.
That video has seemed to give me a lot of momentum.
It did.
I got a lot of comments, over 300 comments.
That's a lot.
Pardon the camera, man. I'm trying to get this coffee in me.
And remember, the 300 comments you got, are real viewers. Those are real viewers. If you can focus on those viewers, what I would do if I were you, and maybe you did this already, respond to everybody in those comments, fam. Respond to them. Take that time. You got to invest. These are people that rocking with you. Go in there, respond to their comments. Heart the comments. Hey, respond. Respond to the people. You know, share your thoughts. It's just a brief thing. You may not be able to get all 300 comments, but if you can, and all of those people realize you responded to them, man, they coming back. They're going to rock with you.
That video has pretty much put me in the algorithm. I feel like I got a shitload of, I ain't never had that many comments besides my Donald Trump video. And a lot of responses, a lot of positivity, a lot of hate. Hell, I even got a reaction. I low-key, without feeling too cocky, right? I'm gonna be funky with you. I'm not even monetized yet, right? We on our way. We at like 3,200. We need like 4,000 watch hours, right? So I'm still humble. I ain't trying to be cocky, but I kind of feel like I'm winning.
You are winning. Remember, it's the bully network. So you are winning. See, that's the thing. It's not about being cocky. It's about being confident. You are winning, and nobody can stop you. That's how you have to think. Remember, bully network. You know, a person who understands consciousness. You have to remain confident at all times. So you already know you're winning.
I feel like I'm winning right now. You can't tell me I ain't winning right now, especially when my wife hit me up yesterday and I was at work. And she said, you know, somebody did a whole reaction to your video? I said, me? And the things, she sent me a screenshot of a comment from somebody else. And I just want to say I'm really overwhelmed. I'm even more overwhelmed as when I see my video was up in the 4,000s. And Ringo said that this video was going to be over 5,000 by the end of the night. Lord knows I woke up this morning, it was over 5,000. The man knows what he's talking about. The man sees something in me. He sees a certain type of energy in me, and he's helping me bring it out. And that right there, hey, let me tell you something, man. This is for you, RINGOTV. That shit that you did with me, bro, I looked at your channel, right? I looked at your channel. And I don't see a whole lot of regular people on your channel. Like I see Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? I see Dirk, like I see high profile people. So for you to do this reaction video on me, little old me, right? It tells me a lot. It tells me a whole lot.
And see, that part right there is encouraging to me, being that he said that, because I always try to give back. I always try to encourage other people. And a lot of times when I do that, people see it as hate. Like, I'll offer criticism and this and that. Do you know that before DoDash blew up, I was the first person to tell her, don't lie to the people? I think I had showed you that comment where I told her, you shouldn't be telling the people what you're telling them. You're misleading them. I was trying to give her real advice. She ain't even accept me. She looked at me as a hater. She know who I am. Trust and believe that. But see, what he just shared right there was encouraging for me, believe it or not, because it's like people cross paths, and sometimes you do certain things in life because it's somebody's time. He's at the 9 to 5 doing whatever business he got to do, but he had a YouTube channel. But he's supposed to be on YouTube. He's supposed to be on YouTube. I can tell. He's supposed to be on YouTube, and this is supposed to be easy for him because he already got the tools necessary. He got the ability to speak. He's relatable. The everyday brother, working man, family man. So it's like a lot of dudes will gravitate towards the channel and actually listen. So if he actually starts to talk about a lot of the stuff that men are thinking about, men are talking about, things going on in the world, and just kind of just chop it up and be real and keep that same energy, before you know it, man, sky's the limit. Channels start growing, people start rocking in the comments, they saluting you, and ain't no telling where to go. And I seen guys that start off where he's at and end up at 200,000 subs within a year because they kept that same energy and they were really good at it, fam. I've seen guys that start off, surpass me. They kept going, they blew up, man. Because they were true to the people. They found their way. So it's encouraging to hear those words. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? It tells me that, because I looked at your subscribers, I looked at the work that you do, the content that you create, and for you to say the things that you said about me, I don't want to repeat on here everything to the viewers of what you said. I invite all of y'all to go to RINGOTV and look for the reaction video and check it out and subscribe to his channel if you ain't already did that, because half of the people on my channel telling me they coming from RINGOTV anyway. So who, you know, I don't know. I'm just keeping it funky. You know what I mean? And what you're doing, brother, is you made me feel like I'm not alone.
Because you're not alone. There's a lot of people out here that are pretty much on that wavelength, and they can all see.
Like, when I made that video, it was like, it's just how I felt, and I just dropped it, but I did not expect for it to have the reaction that it had with the views and the comments and stuff, because the video was out for 5 days already. Normally, when I have a video that do a little bit more than what I expect, it happens like right away, the same day. But this video, it was out for 5 days. And then all of a sudden, it started going, I said, damn, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Be out for 5 days with little motion, and all of a sudden, all this motion just come from out of nowhere. So that part right there had me confused. And before I got off work on my last break, my wife said, listen, man, I think you need to listen to this guy talking about you, because he got some really good pointers. And I'm gonna be honest, I just watched the video this morning. When I came home, got off last night, I was talking to my brother. Shout out to my brother, Tyron, you know what I'm saying? He on dialysis, man, and I'm trying to motivate and encourage him to to do videos telling his story with that. You know what I mean?
That's actually a good idea, to be honest with you. You don't see a lot of people on YouTube actually doing that. I'm pretty sure if I do a search, you might find a few, but that's actually a good idea. You'd be surprised how many people would be interested in hearing from him.
So each one teach one, basically. That's what I see what RINGOTV has done for me. He using his knowledge and his experience because he see my pain, he see my struggle, but he's not using me.
There you go. Now watch as he explains, because he can clearly see I'm not using him. I'm giving him real world information that actually helps.
In the fashion like how he explained the DoorDash effect is. You see, he's not manipulating me. He's not, it's all in the name of love. See, what I realized what DoorDash is doing, and I'm not gonna keep talking about her either. You know what I'm saying? But the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled is convincing the people that he did not exist.
That's a fact.
And just like RINGOTV said, you spend all that time watching her money and you don't even realize that you're the one that's giving her the money. And I'm looking at it like this, right, RINGOTV? I don't really give a damn if she gets some money. I don't even give a damn if I'm the one that gave her the money, because I didn't physically go on my wallet and give her the money. But I see exactly what you're saying. I want everybody to get money. I want everybody to eat, right? But I see what you're saying. If she's out here misleading the people and manipulating the people, then allegedly, if that's what she's doing.
That's one word you gotta specialize on YouTube, is allegedly. Get accustomed to using that word a lot.
Then there's a force that's gonna go against that type of energy.
And it's happening right now. That's happening right now with DoorDash right now, because the views are not the same as before. And the reason being is the formula is not working anymore. People are catching on to the lies. A lot of people are not viewing anymore. And all she had to do from the beginning is not lie. She lied from the beginning. So that's why it's not going to last. You see, you can't trick the people and expect to continue to make all this money. Remember, the reason why she's able to make the money is because all of those people were viewing the content. It's not because she's good at what she do. They were viewing the content because they were all, like your video says, they had a lust for money, which means they all wanted money. They all wanted the secrets. They all wanted to know what is so special about this woman. I need to get it so I can make money like her. And she knew that. And she took advantage of the vulnerability of these people and the fact that they all had the same desire for fast cash. And that is what kept all the eyeballs and ears watching her video, to make the watch time hours go up, to make the ads flow, and to make her make thousands of views to earn all of the money.
The same way there's a good, there's a bad, there's a negative, there's a positive. And there's a force that goes against. There's an action for every reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to get on here and say I'm gonna try my best to drop more content like what I gave y'all. Since y'all seem to accept me, since y'all got me feeling that I have something to say and I'm a real one, then I'm gonna keep it even more realer, and I'm gonna try to give y'all more videos, more content.
I gotta check out their video. What is it? Entrepreneur Mommies. I'm gonna check out their video as well. I gotta check that out. I might check that out tonight. I'm gonna pretty much watch that on a replay, and I might react to it too.
Like what I'm giving you right now, and I'm gonna be honest though, most of them, they might be riding in the car, because my ride to work is a whole hour, and that's the time where I get to think a lot.
That's the right time to do your content, fam. Trust and believe that. The way the setup is right now, keep the same setup. The same flow that you got right now in the car. If you really think about this, fam, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. The scene with you in the car right now look like a movie. The scene with you in the car right there, it looks like a movie. See how this look? Look like a scene from a movie right there. You see that? That don't look like a brother that's doing a vlog. It looked like a movie. So the ride to work is visually acceptable to people because it's real life. You're on your way to work. You're not faking that drive. That drive is not a fake drive. That's a real drive. You're heading to a destination. And people know that you're on your way to work, and they know that you're putting in work doing content. That's as real as it gets.
And it's probably best for me to turn my camera on when I'm doing all this thinking. So stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? I want to give a big shout out again to RINGOTV for doing the reaction to my video. First time a nigga ever reacted to something that I put up. And I feel real good about that. And I'm gonna keep my head on strong, King. And I'm gonna take your advice and I'm gonna run with it. You feel me? And it's time to bring people to the light. Cause I got a lot going on up here. But I might have just said that shit to my daughter on the phone. Or I might have just said it to my wife. I'm about to tell y'all, these viewers, I call them the conscious family. I call my viewers the conscious family. If you subscribe to the channel, welcome back. If you're not, please consider subscribing to the conscious family. CBN Vlogs is who we are. And take a look at a few of our videos and see what we've been doing. But we're about to take it to a whole nother level with the consciousness. I gotta admit, no matter how far I go from this point on, whether I grow to be at the top of the food chain or whether I sink all the way down to the bottom, I just want to say that it was RINGOTV that really fueling the fire for me to give y'all what y'all about to get. You feel me? And I want everybody to stay blessed by the best. Look out for the perpetrators, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody play you. It was clear in my video that I realized that I was getting duped and I was wasting my time and I was being played, and I realized that shit, and thank God that I realized it. And thank God that somebody else realized it, RINGOTV, and he helped me out. He didn't have to do that. He don't know me. So I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And one hand wash the other hand, both hands wash the face. I'm gonna return that favor to you one day, good brother. And you in North Carolina too? Who knows, man? I appreciate the encouragement, and this is what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start picking comments. Because a lot of times I jump on this camera and I don't really know what to say. I'm a vlogger, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really always have a message. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in my 300 something fucking comments, and I'm gonna pick a comment and I'm gonna vlog the comment.
That's exactly what you need to do. Because all those comments that are on your page, those are all video ideas.
And that's gonna be our content for a little while. And I ain't gonna give up everything. I know I just gave up a whole lot. I'm just real thankful for all the love.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't you see that he's real? You see, like with Dodash, when she says she's humble, she's grateful, it's fake. But do you see the difference between him and her? You see the difference? You can see it in his facial expression, body language. You can see that he's actually grateful, humble, right? You see the realness. There's nothing fake there, fam. But when you look at Dodash, you see everything is fake. Fake ain't gonna get you nowhere on YouTube, man. You wanna win the people. Once you win the people and they rock with you, man, it's a wrap.
That I've been getting in the hate too. You know what I'm saying? And I got y'all. CBN Vlogs, it's your boy Libs. Always remember, conscious is a way of life. Until next time, go subscribe to RINGOTV. Go subscribe to him, hit the notifications the same way you're doing it on mine. You know what I'm saying? And all Ringo subscribers, if y'all like what I got going on over here, come on over here. We waiting for you. Because we need your encouragement. And with that being said, peace.
There you go. So there you have it with the content. Now, what I like is when he said the conscious family. That's a good take right there, because when people come over and they're kind of chilling, they know that they're a part of the family. So when people come in, you building upon that conscious family, and it's your content should only attract conscious people or people that want to be conscious, right? So this is definitely something you got to look into. So now let me see if I can do something here. Let me see. So again, if you're looking at the show, this is coming out from YouTuber CBN Vlogs, and that's his channel there. Now, if you notice, you have the dog. Most likely, it's a bully. Should get the dog into the video too. Get the dog in the video. You know what I mean? Let the people get to know the dog and whatnot. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that do content and they have dogs in their video, and it's very popular. You know, it's very, very popular. They hold an audience because wherever you see the dog. Like, for example, he have this video here. I had put that in my community section for anyone that want, I guess, one of these dogs, you know, but he's asking that you're a person who have, you know, a good family, like a person that's going to take care of the dog. Now, you have, first of all, when you have a man that love his dogs, he don't want to put the dog in somebody's hand that's going to be wicked to the dog. Now, you got to be a person that love dogs. You're going to take care of the dog. You're going to feed the dog. You're not going to abuse the dog. You're not going to beat the dog up. You got to be the kind of person that has love for the dog as though that dog is part of your family. That's what he's looking for. So if you're that person and you're interested in that, he have a video here. Guess he have a number that you call that number. And he's trying to get, I'm not sure how many of those dogs that he's trying to get rid of. I think it was two or three. I'm not sure. But as you can see, based on the page, he have a lot of different content. One here, washing the dogs. You know, he got Waffle House vlog. See, there's different types of content on his page, right? But he has to understand what resonates with people, what get views. So now when we go here, we look at popular. As a YouTuber, you're supposed to always go to your popular and find out what's popping, right? Popular video says a lot. So now his Trump video, that got the most views. Now we know why that got the most views is because it involves Trump. Political videos get a lot of views, and it also get a lot of ad revenue too, right? This video over here, Fantasia. I'm not really interested in Fantasia, but you know, it is what it is. Let me see. Grandpa changes a diaper. It introduced people, right? It has something funny, laugh. So there must have been something funny in this because you see the smile. So the thumbnail pretty much tells you all, right? And then you have the video that pretty much set the channel into motion. Is that video right there, you know? So it's very, very important. Showing you how to clean, pressure wash the fence. See him there with the dog again. Right here, you see someone, please remove my wife from the mower. I think I looked at that video, as you can see. You can see by the red line that that's a video that I actually watched. Whatchamacallit. Yeah, so all in all, you have a lot of different content. You see right here, the dog again. So he got a lot of love for his dogs. So what I would do if I was him, I would not only implement my dog into my content, I would let the people get to know the dog so that when you look at the comments, people are saying hi to, I believe the dog is, I don't know how many dogs he got. I don't know if Nino is the main one. I don't know. But if Nino get famous, everybody's going to be shouting Nino out in your comments. They're going to be like, yo, Nino is cool. Hey, I like Nino. You know what I mean? That's what's going to make your videos pop as well, because it's different from everybody else on YouTube. But more content like the car videos, content like that is good. You have to look at your views, look at what's going on, check your analytics, and you can see what people are going to enjoy. What people enjoy is the engagement. Look at the amount of comments that you got. The amount of comments on your videos says a lot. It says a lot because people are engaging. The more comments you get, People are engaging. Click-through rate, very important. Thumbnails, important. All of these things are important, but it takes time to get to know and learn. So all in all, your channel has a lot of potential. You have a voice to speak. I'm sure there's a lot of things you could talk about. There's a lot of topics. There's a lot of trending news, a lot of things that you can offer your expertise and your opinion about these matters. And I think that people are willing to listen. Even down to dealing with landscaping, dealing with a house and repairing things. And there's so many different things you can post because you never know what somebody might be interested in. But for the most part, the drive-in videos, talking about different issues, focusing on consciousness, these videos are going to be very attractive and engaging for a lot of people, especially if you post your video and they're on their way to work or their way back home and they're just catching your video. And being that you're in the car, it just makes it all the better, right? So that's pretty much it. I wanted to share my response and my reaction to that video that he made to hopefully offer some advice and whatnot that he can use. The channel banner could be improved, but it can be improved in a way where, see how you have this centerpiece here? We know that's the dog's head by the eye area. We know that. So you can utilize that. And then this side here and this side here, one side could be the dog. I'm pretty sure the picture shows the dog, but what happened is you got to know how to use the YouTube setup so that you can bring the image lower so it's within the banner so you can see the dog. You should be able to see the dog on this side. You see how the dog is looking that way? The dog is look like it's pointing that way. You want the dog on this side, and you could be on this side, so that way they see your face, and then they see the dog over here, and then you have this logo here. And that could end up being a logo or something. You never know how you might do it. It's really up to you, but that's just a few pieces you could get, because again, like when you look at your avatar, you see you and the dog. So you would want that same theme here too, so that it can really pop. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna get up on out of here. I got some things to do. Battery's about to die. I didn't charge the phone. First, I didn't charge my laptop. Now that my laptop is charged, my phone is dying. It's crazy. But anyway, this damn iPhone battery lasts forever. I ain't gonna hold you. But we're gonna get up on out of here, fam. Stay true. Keep the content coming up. Utilize different topics. It's not that difficult. You know what I mean? Focus on real issues, things that you feel people need to know, things that can make people better, things that can make people conscious, things that can open up people's minds. Sometimes you don't even have to focus on a trending video, just speaking off the top of the dome, off of things that you know that keeps you grounded. Speaking real talk to black men, speaking real talk on things that you know. For example, if you got your wife and you know how you move as a man with your wife, sometimes instilling value and wisdom into a lot of these men, like, look, fam, I know what it's like being a husband, being a provider, and speaking some real shit. People gonna listen to that. You know what I mean? And the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. Before you know it, you read in the comments, ask people what they wanna hear, ask people what they wanna see, what topics they wanna hear, what topics they want you to tackle. And before you know it, man, you're going to find your way. So it is what it is, man. Salute to the chat, the mods, everybody out there. To all the other people that sent me their channel links, I'm going to do your videos. Don't worry about it. You just got to be patient because I'm very, very busy, right? So y'all stay true, fam. I'm going to get up on out of here. Peace and blessings. I got to do some cleaning and check these girls and find out what's going on in this house, right? So I'm out, y'all. Later on. Peace.